guys, welcome back to Instamotor's car review series. Here we have a 2014 Honda Accord, Honda's full-size sedan, one of the most popular cars that is being sold in the US right now. This is a great model because it's the EXL with navigation and it's the V6, so pretty much as high-end as you can get. So we can talk a little bit about all the options that are available and then sort of work down to the different trims that are available. So this is the V6 model. Most of the Accords come as a four-cylinder. This V6 has a little bit extra power, but also costs a little bit more and will suck up a little bit more gas. The four cylinders, though, are pretty well equipped, and there's plenty of power for driving around the city, driving around on the highways. You shouldn't have a problem with it. V6 is a little bit sportier and has a little bit faster pickup, but of course it comes at that additional cost at the fuel pump. If you're looking at the Accord, you're probably also looking at the Toyota Camry, similar size, also very, very popular. Nissan Altima, Ford Fusion, Mazda 6. There's quite a few different options in terms of full-size sedans. Like I mentioned earlier, this is one of the most popular ones that's being sold right now, and for good reason. We'll get into why in a little bit. The four-cylinder sedans get about 27 city, 36 highway miles per gallon. For a car this large, that's really pretty good. And the V6 gets a little bit less than that, so again, something to keep in mind. They do also come in as hybrids as well, so those are available if you're even more concerned about fuel prices or you want to be a little bit more eco-conscious. The LX is the base trim. It comes with everything you need, nothing you don't, so it does have standard air conditioning, and it has some of the controls for the radio on the steering wheel, of course cruise control, some power options, although the seats are not power. Something to keep in mind. What's nice about Honda is that they've included, as a standard, rear view camera on all their vehicles. So no matter what sort of Honda you get past 2012, it's going to have rear view camera. Doesn't matter what trim level you get. Honda's a little bit interesting because, unlike a lot of manufacturers, they don't let you pick and choose what options you want to add to your car when you purchase it. The options are all based on the trim level that you're getting. So as you go up in trim levels, options become standard. There's no real way to add additional options on top of it. Like I mentioned, LX is the base. EX is the one above that. The EX adds heated seats. It adds a moonroof as well, and a few additional controls for steering. And then if you do upgrade to the EX, you can expect slightly larger wheels, 17-inch aluminum wheels. You also get the lane-watched blind spot system. So what happens is when you actually turn your blinker to go one way or another, there's a little camera on the side of the side view mirrors that will show you what's in your blind spot. So you no longer have to worry about the blind spot. It can get a little bit distracting, especially if you're not used to it. So when you're test driving it, check it out, see if you like it. The EX will also give you the smart key, so it's a proximity key. You can get in and out of the car without having to actually use your key, and push button start. And then above the EX is the EXL, which adds leather seats, and then additional power options for the seats as well. Something to keep in mind, on the EXL, the only thing you can add is navigation, and that will give you a much larger dash for navigation area, and that also will show you the rear view backup camera as well on that much larger screen than an LX or a base EX. The EXL also gives you the CVT transmission on the Hondas. The continuously variable transmission gives you a little bit better gas mileage. It's a little bit smoother ride because you don't actually ever really feel shifting of the vehicle. So that's something that you should test drive vehicles with CVT and without CVT, so you can see if you like the difference between them. Some people don't like not feeling the shift, just because it's a little bit different than what they're used to. So something to keep in mind as you're test driving these vehicles. On the EXLs as well, you can expect premium sound. So that's nice if you're an audiophile and you like to really listen to your music in the car. Go for the EXL because it's going to have much better speaker system. So the Accord has top-of-class gas mileage for consumption. If you're really concerned about that, it's something great to know. What's nice is that they have what's called the Econ mode. You can activate this button and it'll actually modify the engine so that it uses less gas than normal. It does this in a number of ways. It'll actually shut down some of the cylinders when you're on highway, so you don't have to consume as much gas. You'll notice that the acceleration is going to be a little bit slower, but it'll be a little bit smoother. You won't get quite as much zip on the vehicle, but it does that to help minimize some of the fuel consumption. So it's a nice little feature that, you know, if you're conscious about gas mileage, you can activate that and save a little bit more at the tank. Something that you'd expect from a full-size sedan is a full-size trunk. The Accord doesn't disappoint. There's a lot of room in the trunk by default. Something to keep in mind though is that the rear seats do fold down, but they're one large seat, so you can't actually modulate whether the seats fold down or not. A lot of other sedans will have the seat split into two, so you can have a little bit extra space but still put someone in the back. But if you do need to put someone or extra space in the back, you have to put that seat down and no one will be able to sit down there. But there's generally a lot of space available in the trunk. Good for groceries, good for other things you might want to carry. So you generally won't have to put that seat down unless you plan on carrying something a little bit longer, a little bit bigger than traditional trunk items. One of the nice things about Hondas is that they tend to retain their value very, very well. So when you purchase this vehicle, you'll see that it might be a little bit more expensive than some of the other used vehicles that you're looking at, but there's a reason for that. Hondas traditionally have less issues than a lot of vehicles, and because of that, they can retain their value well. And when you go back and resell the vehicle, you'll get a little bit more for it. It has a 5-star rating from ALG for retained value, which is the highest rating that's available. This body style is the new body style. It was redesigned in 2013, and it's going to be good for the next several years. It's a little bit more modern, a little bit more aggressive, and generally makes the car look